most of them will work with you. And if there are some that's not willing to work with you, guess what? The one down the block will. Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. Y'all like my new setup? Ah! So if you would subscribe, you would already know that I moved. Ah! I'm so in love with my new setup. Like, if you're interested to know how I got this beautiful setup, I actually made a video dedicated to how I made my setup step by step. If it's for your nail shop, you do hair, or you just want your room to have that little extra to it, I got you. 80% of what I have is thrifted, so you know I'm queen of bougie on a budget. So make sure you subscribe so you can check out that video coming out soon. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about how to shop for fabric, okay? So as most of you know, I am a fashion designer for my brand, Kamani Collection. I have been doing it now for almost 10 years. And the best place to get the best fabric for the best price in California is in downtown LA in the Fabric District. The very first time I shopped in the Fabric District was whenever I made and designed my prom dress back in 2009. So shout out to my class of 09 at Vista Del Lago, even though I couldn't stand that school. Shout out to y'all. So I definitely know a thing or two about how to shop at the Fabric District, where to shop, best deals, and how to even talk them down the price. So if you're interested into that, make sure you stay tuned. You came to the right channel, boo. I know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna break this up into 4 steps. Prepare, what to expect, shop, and how to save a little extra coin. Now, if you are shopping for a lot of fabric, bring a suitcase. Thank me later, thank me later. Bring a suitcase, okay? So there are blocks and blocks of just stores back to back to back, and you're gonna do a lot of walking. I don't care if you are shopping just to get a zipper and a couple of buttons. You're going to be walking, okay? Carrying all of those bags of fabric is exhausting. If you want to avoid getting bruises in the morning and feeling sore, bring a suitcase. Wear comfy clothes, child, okay? Like, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about looking cute, okay? Bring comfy clothes. It's gonna be a nice little adventure, okay? Also, bring cash. Usually when you pay for your materials in cash, they won't tax you, which does add up. It definitely adds up if you plan on, again, getting a lot of stuff. So in order to avoid that little tax, go ahead and bring you some cash. I would even bring a couple of coins, okay? Like literal coins, like quarters and dimes and nickels and such, because they charge to use the restroom. Welcome to the city of LA, where they charge for you to pee. Yeah, literally out of the entire Fabric District, there's only one restroom. Because if you ain't got a couple quarters to put in that little slot to open the door to the restroom, you're out of luck. They do have some food there. I would still recommend to eat before you get there, because the food that they serve there is not gonna really fill you. You know what I'm saying? They Mexican corn is the tea. And they have all kind of other treats and stuff like that at the Fabric District. You'll see people probably just pushing carts with like ice cream and, you know, like Mexican corn or whatever they have, which is another reason why it's best to bring cash. Definitely bring something to write with to keep track of what you are planning to purchase. You will easily get overwhelmed with all of the options, and on top of that, you will get distracted. Like, you will go in there and be like, okay, I'm here to get red silk, okay? I'm here to get red silk and a red zipper. If you don't stay focused, you're gonna walk out with like 30 other things. It's best to just bring a journal or something to keep track of what you are buying. First things first, 80% of the parking is a scam. They'll have a big sign that'll say $5, right? So in your head, you're thinking you're gonna pay for parking for $5 the entire day. No. Literally, if you look at the sign, it will have the smallest print possible underneath the $5 that says for the first 15 minutes. And then on top of that, you expect to read that while you're in your car? You tried it. It's best to always ask, hey, is this the price for all day? Most of the time they're gonna say no. But that's what you got me for, okay? So I'm gonna tell you the top 3 places to get the cheapest parking. I know that there's one that's like in the cut, like for real. Like it's like in a little small alleyway. I'm gonna go ahead and show a little clip on how to get there, but I know that one majority of the week it's $5 all day, legit, okay? And then the second and third best parking, they're about the same price. For weekdays, I believe it's like $5-6, and then on the weekends it's like at the very most $8. So one of them is at the rooftop of Michael Levine. The second one is like right next to the Flower District, which isn't far from the fashion or fabric district at all. So here's a map of the district. So right here, you will see this is the fabric district. This is where all the fabric and all the goods is at. And then right next to it is the flower district, where they have fresh flowers, fake trees, whatever you need for like your floral goods. And then on the complete opposite end of the fabric district is the fashion district, which is like the Santee Alley and the wholesale district and all that good stuff. First of all, Michael Levine and Blue Moon is the highest price fabric there, trust me. But literally 90% of their store is the exact same thing of what the other stores have. So shop there at your own risk in your own pocket. Also, unfortunately, it's a lot of homeless people in the fabric district. I'm gonna just keep it all the way 1,000, okay? The fabric district is far from glamorous. I think literally it's like not too far from like Skid Row, like legit. Just be aware and prepared, you know, to see a homeless person like tweaking on the side of the road or asking you for money, or, you know, or talking to themselves. I'm also going to be real with you and share this. There has been times I have shopped in the fabric district and there will be a homeless man or woman completely like nude, okay? Completely nude, talking to themselves, yelling, you know, under the influence, you know? So just be prepared for that. Also, with that being said, I remember I did see a older woman get her purse snatched by a homeless person there. So be safe and hold your purses tight. Another safety tip is do not stay in the fabric district, Santee Alley, or the flower district after 5 p.m. That whole area, that whole section after 5 p.m., I kid you not, it turns to an area for, how can I say this on YouTube? Streetwalkers. That is where the streetwalkers take place in their business once it starts to get a little sundown. Especially if you're a female, because people are gonna drive by you thinking that you're there to serve them, okay? Majority of the stores close around like 4:30, but there are a couple of stores there that will stay there at like 6:30, like very, very few. Just be very aware of your surroundings, okay? And have pepper spray. A lot of the owners there at the fabric stores, they will bring their pets to work, which is fine with me. I love me an animal. I love animals. You know, some bring dogs, some bring cats, and some bring chicken and roosters. The customer service is A1. I will definitely give them that. They will help you with whatever you need. The moment you step in their store, they are going to help you, because you know they want that coin, they want that money. It's not like they're getting paid hourly, you know what I'm saying? So they are going to help you. So their customer service, thumbs up. But along with that, most of them are pushy as hell. They will pressure the hell out of you to not leave their store without buying something. like to the point to where they will, you know, try to upsell you and make their fabric just sound like God made it himself. You know, make it seem like other stores don't have the same exact fabric. And sometimes they will even lie. They will even lie about the quality of their fabric. They will say that there's silk in it, or that it's from France, or, you know, they'll find any way possible to finesse you. Like if you are leaving their store without buying anything and you were interested in a certain fabric, or you talked to them about a fabric that you were looking for or possibly interested in, if you didn't walk out the store buying it, they're gonna say like, oh, well, if you come back, I'm not gonna give you that same price. So you mean if I leave the store and I come back and I'm willing to buy it, you're not gonna sell it to me? Cap, stop. If you are a woman, ooh, child, they are gonna flirt the house down. They gonna give you every compliment in the world. They're gonna say anything to flatter your ego so you can buy from them. Okay, so with that being said, don't feel pressure to buy from them, okay? We're gonna get on later on the best ways to shop and all that other stuff. Just stay tuned, okay, baby? So yeah, just don't feel pressured. They're gonna make you feel pressured to the point to where you almost feel uncomfortable, especially if you're an introvert. They're gonna pressure you. Don't give in, baby. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? What they gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up. Know your fabrics, okay? Know the difference between high quality fabric and low quality fabric, okay? Because if you don't know, they can tell, okay? And if it's clear to them that you are not knowledgeable on what fabric is good quality or not, they're going to upsell you and they're going to lie to you and make it seem like it's something more extravagant than it really is. You will be shook on how messy these stores are. It just is what it is. The messier the store, the cheaper the fabric. The more organized and clean the store is, the more expensive the fabric is. The more they see your face and you purchase from them, the more deals they're going to give you, because they know that you're gonna come back, and they also appreciate the loyalty. Now for the good part. No matter how excited you get over some fabric that you see, don't buy it immediately. Do not buy it immediately. The reason why I'm saying that is because, like I said before, majority of the stores have the same fabric. Usually like a block or two, they have the exact same fabric for a cheaper price. I walk around first, I look around to see what stores have exactly what I'm looking for, and then once I am done looking, then I keep note on what stores had the fabric I was looking for and what prices, and also which stores are willing to negotiate the price for me. If you are planning on buying 10 yards or more of the same fabric, ask them what their wholesale price is. That is an option. Whether if you have a wholesale license or not, the more yards you buy, the cheaper they're willing to go to sell it to you. Also, learn how to negotiate, okay? The only stores that won't negotiate the price is one out of the 3 kinds of stores. Like Levine, Blue Moon, or if it's like a really, really high-end expensive fabric and it's obvious. If you want a budget, ask them if they're willing to go down. Most of them will work with you. And if there are some that's not willing to work with you, guess what? The one down the block will. Lastly, when they are cutting the fabric, count with them, okay? You don't have to count out loud, but make sure you're watching them when they're measuring and cutting the fabric, because you know how many times I had to check somebody for not cutting the amount of yardage that I asked for. I remember one time I was asking for like 20 yards of fabric for something. Let's just say silk. I was asking for 20 yards of silk, and the guy was like 10, 13, 15. Like, I know how to count, fool. Like, let's start again. Because what you're not gonna do is play me. That's what, no. So to avoid this video from being too long, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it with this. You know, if y'all want more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, so I can go ahead and make a part 2 if you guys are interested. And if you watched it this far, are you subscribed? Are you subscribed? Because I mean, you know it's free, right? Also, feel free to follow me at all of my socials at just_Kamani. If you want to follow my clothing line, it's at Kamani Collection. And if you want to shop my brand, it's at KamaniCollection.com. We are almost at 500 subscribers, y'all. Like, so tell a friend to tell a friend to tell her mama to subscribe to this channel, okay? So we can grow together. But that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.